An investigation is underway at the U.S. Mexico border after a Texas trooper said officers were ordered to push migrant children into the Rio Grande. The trooper alleges they were also told to deny people water in the extreme heat. ABC News' Matt Rivers has that report from the border in Texas.
The Texas Department of Public Safety under investigation following reports of inhumane treatment on the Texas border. In an email sent by a Texas DPS trooper to a superior obtained by ABC News, one trooper writing, quote, "I believe we have stepped over a line into the inhumane." The trooper recounting a patrol where they came across a large group of migrants, including small children and babies, writing, quote, "We were given orders to push the people back into the water to go to Mexico." Adding, when they expressed concerns of exhaustion and drowning and contacted command, they were again, quote, "given the order to tell them to go to Mexico." The email also alleging troopers were instructed to refuse migrants water in scorching heat and describing finding migrants severely injured by the newly installed razor wire along the Rio Grande, some even stuck in it. Texas DPS responding to the claims in a statement, writing, "Our troopers perform more rescues because they are the ones on the front lines, rescuing migrants from both dangerous conditions and criminal smugglers." The mayor of Rio Grande City speaking about the conditions to ABC News.
When you're looking at the wire, when you're looking at these floating devices, to be frank with you, that is a death trap. There is absolutely no consequence that would ever discourage desperate human souls who are willing to sacrifice their lives for the hope of the American dream.
And ABC News' Matt Rivers joins me now from Eagle Pass, Texas. Matt, where does this investigation go from here?
Yeah, so you've got really investigations that could be started on both sides of the border. On the U.S. side, the Texas Department of Public Safety has said it wants to conduct a, quote, full audit of its protocols. And you consider there have been other allegations made in that specific letter. I mean, really intense allegations, things like a pregnant woman experiencing a miscarriage caught in the razor wire that's been deployed behind me, a 15-year-old who broke his leg trying to navigate the river. There's a number of allegations that are made there, so DPS say they want to investigate further. And then on the Mexican side, you have them saying that the United States, and specifically the government of Texas and the Texas National Guard, is breaking international treaties that exist because this is an international border behind me there. So the Mexicans have sent a diplomatic note to Washington, D.C., expressing their displeasure with what they call illegal barriers put up here at the border.
And I know those Mexican officials, they've called for an investigation into those barriers. They're saying the barriers are illegal. So what can we expect from that?
Yeah, and that's a good question, because where does it go from here? How much do the Mexicans want to push this issue? We know they've sent a diplomatic note to D.C., but they send diplomatic notes relatively frequently. Anytime there's, a spat between the two countries, that's the kind of baseline actions that you see. The question is, how far does the Mexican government want to push this? Do they want to push the idea that the state of Texas is violating U.S. federal law by violating treaties that the United States has ratified with Mexico? They could make this a much bigger issue if they want it to be. The question is, will they do that kind of thing, Diane? That remains an open question.
All right, we'll be watching it. Matt Rivers, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.